Welcome to my kitchen. I was going to stream today at noon, but that didn't happen because I got stuck in a meeting after having a whole morning of IT problems where I literally sat at a computer for 3 hours trying to get it to work, which I did at the very last minute. So I was a little frazzled. Meeting went long, so then lunch live stream didn't happen. So we're gonna live stream right now while I make dinner. So content I never do on my channel, so who knows how this is gonna go, if anybody's even gonna show up. If you do, great. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. This is Grace and Life, normally an art channel, not normally a cooking channel, but hey, I do cook. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I do it. And tonight we're having taquitos with cilantro lime rice and some sort of bean. I haven't decided what kind of bean. We'll see what's in the little thingy over here in a second to kind of figure that one out. But I got my computer over here so I can do modding. I've got my kitchen here. I look really green in this kitchen, which is interesting. But first things first, we gotta go preheat the oven. So we're gonna go over to the other side of the kitchen. Shrubs is also here. He's already home for the day. So let's get the oven preheated. That's the first step. You can see my oven. If you can have a good, here, we'll flip the camera for the oven. Have a good laugh at the oven because it is ancient. Well, it's not really, it's not even that it's ancient. It's that it's it's designed for a model home to not actually be used. So that keeps my life interesting because I have an oven that wasn't supposed to really be used. It's just for looks. And it works like an oven that wasn't supposed to be used. So now we're gonna make also cilantro lime rice. We'll get that started while this goes. This is one of those where you have to do the butter and then you have to do like saute the rice and you can't just dump everything in at once. So I've got to get some butter. I only half the butter because it's a lot. I just need 2 tablespoons. So let's see. This is close enough. This will work. Yeah. So yeah, no creating today. There will be creating tomorrow. I moved today's live stream to tomorrow. So, and I don't have meetings scheduled tomorrow. So I'll be able to actually like create again and say hi to Pumpkin and Spice because Pumpkin and Spice haven't gotten to do much with us lately. I will do those in a minute. They don't need to be done yet. Let's get this melting here. I would make sure I turn on the right burner. So you guys want to flip you guys around so you guys can see the butter. There's the butter. That melted. Go ahead and open the packages. Just keep an eye on that for me. Make sure it melts. Is the butter melting? Okay, those are open. Seasoning pack doesn't go until we add the water. Melting the butter. Almost done. I'd like to know how everybody's day was today. Today was my first like full day, like actually back at work, and that was a lot. It was a little more work than I anticipated, trying to get everything back and working. Had an issue, as I said at the beginning of the stream, with IT stuff. So I work from home, I work for myself, okay? So I do not have an IT department. I am the IT department. So today I got in and I had a meeting that was scheduled on Teams, and I could not get Teams. This looks different than it normally does. Yeah, okay, this one is just to dump everything in. Okay, I had it backwards. Oh well. Let's see, how much water do I need? This is 4 cups total of water. There's 2 cups. And there's 4 cups. Okay. I'll turn that up. I know I'm not technically supposed to cover it yet. Okay, let's head over here now. We're gonna decide what beans. Oh, I've gotta add that thing. Okay, we got red beans. We don't want red beans. Red beans, this would be kind of eh. I got cannellini, I got kidney. Okay, looks like we don't have, normally I do pinto or black. There's a thing of black. We will have black beans tonight. Black beans. But one of the funny things with my stove is that burner right there that I'm showing you is also the vent for down below. And so I can warm beans up without having to turn it on. So that comes in handy. I just put the pot back here with the beans, and while the oven goes, I get to save a little bit of power, a little bit of electricity. Okay. Let's adjust the camera here. Open the beans. My weekly recap is ready. Like I saw a YouTube notification. I was like, what? Is something wrong with the stream? Your stream cannot be monetized. Okay, so there's that. So we got 2 things done. We got the beans and we got rice started. Now we need to get taquitos ready. I'll be adjusting this camera. I'll be doing this from over here. Let's see if that looks better. Okay, 5 taquitos per person. So that means again, you need to get out 20. Okay, taquitos are ready. Let's go see if just a second, put these away in the freezer. Okay, oven's not ready. Is rice boiling? Almost. I need to add in these seasoning packets. If I can get them open, we are going to use the scissors. Scissors. There's one packet and two packets. Those done. Stir this up. We're sticking to the bottom a little, which feels a little weird. It's not normal. Okay, are we at a full boil? I think we can call that. That is a full boil. Turn down the heat. That burner can't go all the way down because it doesn't work all the way down. Next step, we're gonna head over here. We are going to get our tomatoes. We're gonna do these two guys tonight. I'm saving that one for BLT night. So, let's get that cutting board out. Cutting board, my knife. There. Camera. Yeah, you can see it. Cool. I'm gonna make this a little more vertical. It's sitting a little askew. There we go. Okay, we will cut the tomatoes. Oh, how long does this need to cook? 25 minutes. Okay, get a bowl for the tomatoes. Not everybody likes tomatoes, so I need a big bowl. And then get a container for the cilantro. I bet we'll use up all of the tomatoes tonight. I'm gonna wash these real quick. They feel a little dirty. They are straight from the garden. Not my garden, but a garden. Now, what is everybody else having for dinner tonight? See, we're having taquitos. Cut the core here. There's those out. Okay. Should we turn it this way and it'll sit flat? Lonnie just ran in here. She is very excited about something. Where is that cut? Hello, shrubs.
Hello.
What was the dad joke today?
Well, considering I do them all week in advance, I don't know.
Didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
Sometimes I do.
If you don't know, Shrubs, at Mr. Shrubway, he does a daily dad joke on his channel.
You'll know this one.
And if you're curious, I know I have horrible knife technique.
So today's dad joke.
Mm-hmm.
This is really more of just like a joke than a dad joke, a true
Okay.
dad joke. But what has more letters than the alphabet?
The post office.
There you go. Yesterday's is more of a dad joke.
That was a riddle.
Yeah.
More than a dad joke.
Yesterday's was, have you ever tried to catch fog? I tried yesterday, but missed.
Ha 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 ha. What instrument do you find in a bathroom?
Instrument do you find in a bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What instrument do you find in the bathroom?
A tube of toothpaste.
Tuba toothpaste. There you go. But 3 days ago,
Uh-huh.
which is the one that's catching all the views right now, even today, it's been going up all day. Why did the 8th grader bring a stepladder on the bus?
He needed to be taller?
He wanted to go to high school.
Ha ha ha.
There you go. But the question on that one was, what's the best part about school? The predominant answer
Recess or lunch?
is when it's over.
Wow.
Another school joke.
Okay, school jokes.
Where did all the math teachers go for summer vacation?
I don't know. Where did all the math teachers go for vacation?
Times Square.
Wow.
If I go any further back, we're getting into my bovine streak.
Oh, and we know that the cow jokes did not get very good views.
Actually, the first one and the last one got pretty good.
Okay. But he decided, okay, here, we'll have a little talk about this. If you were creating jokes revolving around cows and recording the B-roll for the background in Minecraft, would you have recorded doing things with cows for that? Would you have made sure that it was actually themed?
Maybe.
Would that be the normal way that you would think to create that? I'm curious. We may have had a discussion about this.
But dad jokes are not standard jokes.
It's fine that they're non-standard, but why wouldn't you record cows?
Because I recorded the footage ahead of time and apart from the jokes. It's very rare that I go back in and re-record footage just for a particular joke. I've done it a couple of times.
Well, but you were doing a full week of cow jokes.
This is 4
A
days.
full week.
It wasn't a full week, it was 4 days.
But still.
There were 3 days that weren't cow related.
Still, you were cow themed. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, yeah, the first one and the last one got a decent number of views, so.
You're gonna go rinse the cilantro
My 18
here.
to 24-year-old guys didn't care that much.
They don't. They should.
Because I hit that demo, 18 to 24-year-old guys, which is probably not the demo for your channel. Curious what everybody else is eating for dinner tonight.
I know.
That's we're doing taquito Tuesday.
Which is normal in our house.
Yep. It's a lot of paper towels. You want to cut wet cilantro?
clumps really bad if you have that cilantro. I know what I'm doing. This is my first rodeo.
Hi, puppy. No, we've been to rodeos before. Rodeo, sorry.
We've been to a
We've
rodeo.
been to rodeo.
We've been to a singular rodeo.
One rodeo.
In Colorado at Steamboat Springs. And it was a professional rodeo.
Yeah,
like
it was actually a rodeo in a rodeo-y place.
Yeah, it was a real rodeo. With professional, I guess those are cowboys that compete?
I would guess so.
Rodeo people?
You don't
I
call
don't
them
know.
rodeoers.
I know, what? They were, they were, like, they did this for a living.
Mm-hmm. Or for a mildly paid hobby.
Yeah, well,
Depending.
they had sponsors.
Yeah. I think just cut those off.
There's a lot of leaves in there, that's why I went
Okay.
for it. It's like I was debating it.
That's why everything's small. Cilantro ASMR time.
Mm-hmm.
So the big question is,
Uh-huh.
for the people who will see this,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about cilantro or coriander?
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
I like cilantro. I have the gene mutation that allows me to like it.
Do we go and put these in 40 seconds when the timer hits for an easy switch?
Yeah, well, turn the oven up to 425. There we go. They cook faster that way. But yeah, they can go in then, and then they'll be done when the timer goes off.
Yep.
So, okay, cilantro done.
Okay. Tomato and cilantro.
Okay.
Rice and taquitos.
There we go. This is mostly stems here, so we can toss that.
Alright. Taquitos.
Hey, Kat, how are you today? I was hoping to get to color today and do a live stream, but that didn't happen. I got busy with other things, so I thought, well, at least I can do a live stream real quick while I'm making dinner. We'll just do it from the phone. First time my kitchen's being shown on camera here. It is far from an exciting kitchen.
It functions.
Yes, I can say technically it functions. We bought this house knowing that this kitchen needed a remodel desperately.
Because this kitchen has never been remodeled
Yeah.
since 1969.
Yeah.
72.
Okay, you guys here. We'll do a kitchen. Okay, she loves cilantro. We're gonna do a little bit of a tour here
Why?
because there's a couple of things I'm gonna show.
Alright.
Number one, I'm gonna turn the camera this way because look, this is in my kitchen right here.
Fireplace.
This, actually, believe it or not, this transistor intercom AM FM radio still works, believe it or not, in this house. And, okay, we have, as funny as this is, let's switch camera so I can talk to you guys. We have in our house, so the kitchen's upstairs, my gaming studio, and where, if like you see color lights behind me, is directly below where I am right now in the basement. The studio where I record here, I can show you. We'll walk there real quick. See, there's the studio where I record the art videos, so you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. But the intercom, which is super useful. I mean, super cool that it's here in the house.
I had one when I was a kid.
Only connects to the upstairs, like the two bedrooms that are not far from here. There is no need to intercom to those bedrooms from here. The basement was finished when this house was built, but they did not put the intercom in the basement.
Especially not the back room of the basement.
That is very hard to communicate with.
But that is yelling down.
Yeah. So it's like, come on. Like I question things when they like made this place. As well as, again, this is the original kitchen. Look at that giant fireplace over my shoulder right there. In here. But yeah.
Not one you can cook in.
I know. And it takes up a lot of valuable floor space in this kitchen. The kitchen isn't small, but because of those, like that in here, it makes the layout have to be really, really weird. It's just so many questionable things. The cabinets are still the original cabinets that somebody painted a long time ago. And I don't want to repaint them because I want to replace them, so I don't want to go through all the work of painting them, knowing that they're just going to be replaced. So they are absolutely like disgusting. Like, you can't clean them. Like you can rent, like it doesn't make them look better. You can scrub them and they just still look as bad as they did before. And they're built in. So I can't even like take them down and put them somewhere else in the house. Like they were built in place here. So it's just a funny little kitchen. It really is. It has space for a 36-inch range, and it had a 36-inch range, but they didn't replace it with one. So now it just has the standard 32. So when we do the remodel in here, we'll get the full-size range again. It's plumbed for gas though, so that's pretty nice. So we can put a gas range in when that comes if I want it.
We will.
So it's so far down the line. Like, oh, you guys will love this DIY. Look, right there. See, somebody thought we might put like, before us, this is not us, thought that they would put a microwave in there. They never put a microwave in there. They just removed the vent hood. And so we have a hole.
10-year project.
Yeah. We knew this house was a 10-year project house, so this is what it is. Lottie, you wanna come here and say hi? Here. I'm done cutting and cooking and doing all the bits now. I'll say hi to everybody. Say hi!
Lick mama.
Yeah, lick mama. That's one of her favorite pastimes.
Give mama kisses.
Uh-huh.
Aww.
Good girl. She's a good girl. I think she's adorable. I'm very biased though, and I'm okay to admit that. I'm also not ashamed of getting cheap views by putting my dog on the camera.
What? What?
I know you're the real star.
Hi, puppy.
I know you're the real star. Yes, that's enough kisses. That's enough kisses. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. No, she just wants to. We'll put you this
Give
way.
you love.
We'll make it hard for you. There we go. Mm-hmm. You're the real star of the show. This is Lottie. So everybody can guess. She is not who the channel is named after. The channel is named after my great grandmother. Lottie is also named after my grandmother. Maybe she likes cilantro too. Let's see. Let's see what the dog thinks
No,
about
that's not
cilantro.
good for dogs. Not interested.
Not interested. She loves to sniff things. She is a big time sniffer. She's a very big sniffer. Mm-hmm. You love to explore smells. Hi, yes. I love you, pup. She's looking at you, Benjamin.
I'm upgrading Pokemon.
Ooh, Sharps is playing Pokemon.
Of course, there's another one there.
So Lottie gets every day. Here, I'll flip the camera. She gets to have breakfast in bed. Not that she ever sleeps. That's not a bed she sleeps in, but she will
lay there
sit.
for cooking.
Like if we're in here in the kitchen, she'll go there and sit. But yeah, breakfast in bed every day. We have a fake fireplace in there. It's one of the electric ones. It works great. It is a heater though, and that comes in
It
handy.
does work great.
Because we have an addition through there that is not heated or air conditioned, so it likes to draw all of our comfort out of our house. So back this way. We're in the wait portion. We have 7 minutes and 37 seconds till dinner gets exciting again.
Yep.
Okay, so I was gone for a week down in San Antonio because our oldest finished in the Air Force, did his basic. Is it still hot there? So, kind of. It's August, so it's hot, but we haven't had our humidity. It says it's 84 outside right now, and it does feel great. It was supposed to get warmer today. I thought we were supposed to be over 90 today. That must have changed. The humidity is really low, especially for this time of year. So it feels very nice outside and very, very strange.
Fridays are hottest day at 93, but we got storms.
Yeah, Friday's 93 right now, which it feels odd for August, but I was in San Antonio, and San Antonio was 108, and we were in the sun, and it was so hot. And I thought that I might like do a, just live stream from my phone just to say hey, but my phone was overheating while we were outside and doing things. It was that hot. Like, I was having trouble getting photos just for us of the event and doing little videos here and there because my phone was so hot. And of course we were so hot. The poor recruits, as they were doing their different things, were just, they have a protocol for when you think you're going to pass out. Like, they're standing at attention out in the middle there with everybody watching, and like how to handle that. And so like the first day, probably 15 to 20 of these recruits were like escorted off because they were about to pass out. It was that hot. The next day, because it was in grass for the parade, it was a little bit cooler for everybody just because it was on grass. The air temp was not any different, but the way the bleachers were set up for that were way more comfortable. And so we were like, it feels great compared to yesterday sitting there. But it comes to the point at the end where they take their oath and they say the Airman's Creed. And these recruits just wanted to be able to stay standing to do this. Like, it's a big deal, and you don't want to be the one who's having to take a knee at this point. And it's at the very end. And so there were a couple who just had, like, it was just too much. And literally, rather than taking the knee at that point because they were trying to fight through it, dropped right there at the end. And it just felt so bad because it's like they were trying so hard, to, like, I'm going to say the creed, I'm going to say the oath, all of that. It's like, oh. But it was hot, and hot enough that they needed to have, like, protocols for how to handle that. So, which I was thankful my airman did not have to do that, because then I wouldn't have gotten as much time with him. So, because as the mama, I wanted my time with my boy. So, but he did great. We got to have a wonderful time with him. He's now at tech school, doing the tech school thing. So, and I get to talk. We can actually talk with him now, which is so much. It's so not letters that take 15 days to get from here to there. We're able to just chat normally through the phone, talk, text. We're more texters, but just normal interaction. It feels so much more normal to be able to talk to him like that. But I'm proud of him. I mean, it's a big deal to get through that. From this point, it gets a lot easier just because of his demeanor and the way he naturally is. I mean, he's at school basically, and he loves that. He's getting to learn and do things he enjoys with other people who
make friends
enjoy it.
Things.
I know, and I mean, with people who are also enjoy the things he enjoys. Like, he has made so many friends that they have such similar interests and stuff. So, which is pretty cool. We had to take him Dune, the book, because somebody had recommended that he actually read it. And I got this giant book in my bag. It's like, I have so much more room now going home, so that he can read that while he's down there. There's also lots of bowling, I learned. A whole lot of bowling. Okay, we got how many more minutes? 3 minutes, 6 seconds left to go.
Until we toss the taquitos around.
No, that's when the rice is done.
Oh.
And everything should be done at that point. The taquitos, because we turned up the temp, will probably be at exploding point.
Alright.
That's how you know taquitos are done, they explode.
They rupture a little bit. I will get
We'll be ready.
eggs up.
So we will
Snacks.
make these little bowls. What we'll do to serve it is I'll get a bowl, we'll put rice, then beans, then I will put some cheese, my taquitos, then the cilantro, the tomato, a little bit of sour cream, and then top it with probably Taco Bell Chipotle. We have that, see, right here. And some
This is
sour
my
cream.
favorite.
And then this, okay? This you have to go get at the Mexican grocery store. And it is this hot salsa that is this abnormal green color. Like it is like,
It's like if you pureed green beans.
yeah, it's like so green. But we fell in love with that when we were in San Diego because the place that we like to go had a bunch of that. So we'll have that. I will have that on mine too. That'll be dinner. And normally we eat dinner and watch Bob's Burgers.
But tonight we're watching a movie.
So that is our normal evening.
News is talking about the earthquakes in San Diego.
Oh.
In LA.
There's been more earthquakes in LA today.
I don't know what the rate is, but
I just about tried to reach for my phone in my pocket because my wallet was in there. Not thinking that I'm talking to my phone right now.
I've done the thing
I
where I'm
had
looking
some
for my
roast
phone because it's in my
today.
pocket.
Ooh,
of my hand.
that sounds good for dinner.
What is it?
Roast, leftover roast. from
Ooh, nice.
yesterday. I don't cook a lot of roasts.
I think there are some dishes that are better on the second day.
That pot roast is one of them.
And pot roast is absolutely one of them. It's like letting salsa sit overnight.
Yeah.
Second day pot roast is amazing.
Okay, here's my little mini rant for the day. Does it feel weird when you're driving in the car and it isn't Monday and the song Manic Monday comes on? Just wondering if anybody else, like, because I was driving today and it is Tuesday and they're playing Manic Monday. And I'm like, but it's not a Manic Monday, it's Tuesday.
So can you not play November Rain at any time but in November?
That's a good question. It is a good November song.
Mm-hmm. Cold November rain.
I don't know, because it's describing that.
Mm-hmm.
Manic Monday is saying it's Monday. It's from the point of view that it is Monday.
Uh-oh. Beep, beep, beep. All right, time to look.
Okay, so you have the taquitos.
We have some rupturing.
Yes,
Not
we
a
have
lot.
rupturing, so they are ready. Okay, so here's dinner ready. I will do a quick sweep.
Do I need
Here's
to
the
turn the heat
condiments.
off on this?
Maybe it was a really bad Monday that bled into Tuesday. Ooh.
What do we need to do with this?
It just needs opened and stirred. It's done. Ooh, it's gonna need to sit. Look, it's still soupy.
Do you want the lid back on?
No, we need to leave lid off to let water moisture out.
Can you stir it?
Stir it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on.
Yeah, the herbs and stuff are.
It's still too
There's
soupy.
cilantro.
I'm gonna turn this on because those didn't get to bubbling. I'm gonna turn that up just a little bit. We'll bubble out that water here real quick.
Turn off the oven.
The taquitos right there. See, they have started to rupture. So you know they're
That's
done.
visually appealing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mmm, ruptured taquitos.
We have dinner, so I'm gonna let everybody go. And there will be a normal live stream tomorrow. Back at my desk. Here, I'll let you guys see where it is. We will walk in here. I will be back on the normal cameras. Everything will be back to normal. Here is the picture as it sits right now. I am back home. I got all of the leaves, the pumpkins, and I'll be starting on the inside. So that's where it'll be. Normal at noon, live stream. I will see you guys